Hey, Dr. DiStefano here, and let's talk about another question I get asked all the time at hair transplant consults. Can hair transplants fail? Now, when you hear the word fail, we think like a total disaster, like the grafts just vanished overnight, or nothing grew at all. But that is extremely rare. But can a transplant not turn out the way you hoped? Yes, and that's what we need to talk about today. So what causes an unsatisfactory or bad result? Well, most of the time it comes down to poor planning and execution. If the grafts were placed incorrectly, too sparse, or too many follicles were placed at each insertion site, the results can look unnatural. Or worse, some of the hairs might not survive. And if the donor area wasn't properly assessed, you could run into long-term issues. Now, even with perfect technique, your body plays a role. Factors like smoking, certain medical conditions, or not following post-op instructions can affect healing and hair growth. That's why I always emphasize recovery. It's just as important as the surgery itself. The good news? A properly performed transplant should last a lifetime. That's why choosing the right surgeon, someone who does all the work hands-on and is meticulous with every graft, makes all the difference. The key is doing it right, from the planning to the execution to the healing. And if you want to make sure your hair transplant is done right, let's talk. I'd be happy to walk you through the process. This is Dr. Kenneth DiStefano, and I'll see you in the next video.